The government and the opposition appear to be divided on how to collaborate in the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa relief and recovery efforts.
Now, in Parliament yesterday, leader of government business Floyd Green revealed that the opposition was not in favor of a joint select committee of Parliament to oversee Hurricane Melissa relief.
But as you'll hear in this report, the opposition has hit back.
Jah Jah God, Jah Jah God. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain of the Vulture Squad reporting for duty. And boy, oh boy, people, me so more than most people understand that if it is one thing, we as a people, we're gonna have differences in views and opinions. No question about it. No matter what the topic is, we're gonna have differences of views and opinions. It's crazy.
It's not the first time the government and opposition have been at odds, but this time the divide comes at a critical moment as the nation works to rebuild after Hurricane Melissa. At last week's sitting of Parliament, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness announced that a joint select committee will be established. But at Tuesday's sitting, there was no consensus. Leader of government business Floyd Green read from a letter he received from his opposition counterpart Philip Paulwell.
On reflection on this matter, the opposition believes that such a committee would not be necessary and appropriate at this time, as it would be duplicating and usurping the role and function of the PAAC. We would also wish to state that a joint select committee involving members of the Senate in such an exercise would be unprecedented. Considering the above, we strongly urge the government to allow the existing arrangements for oversight in all aspects of the works related to Hurricane Melissa recovery be maintained.
He noted the letter was sent last Friday and went on to read his response to the opposition.
When a similar oversight committee was appointed to consider the COVID-19 pandemic and related matters, it is therefore both perplexing and troubling that the opposition now appears to be retreating from its own stated position.
The great Buju Banton come out, people, and them man a complain, them man a rant, them man a go on with a bag of things, them man a talk about how the cargo plane belly a go full up of things, people. And when they think them land, a few barrel, well, one barrel we a see, and them man a say the things them a get teeth up, from starling to stove. The people them teeth out, bare things, and me a say, Jah, Buju, how you fi do that, or you fi come out and I say that? So me a show no right now, people, while no for go bash Buju Banton. No for them a praise Buju Banton, cause the common man them this and the common man them that. And Buju a show say watch ya, a long time the people them at the port and the wharf and them think they thief up the thing them. And Buju a highlight that. Your overs, you see me, and Daryl Vaz a go run out. Boy, hold on, make we deal with the Buju part. Your Mouta MASSI, rope in.
And when the cargo come out and we start looking at the cargo, Starlink missing, stove missing, all kind of ras bomber, ras clotting, blood clot missing, and the barrel them half empty. See, nothing never happened to Kingston. There's no reason for nobody at Kingston for your teeth, nothing from the people of Jamaica. You understand me? But the sound stay on have a dirty, crowbait, reprobate, blood clot mentality, to break my fucking heart. You understand me? I should have come in and come go to some scandal back because of that on the blood clot deserve. You know? You see it? Right? We don't look no clout and we know that the people in dire straits. Though we have a thief from poor people and thief from people who go through such a hard time. Who are broken at the barrel. And so I ask a question. Where is the oversight? Where are the security measures? Because you can't go through the airport and fart. So how somebody leave the airport with so much things, all these things where these packages come tampered with. Right? And on think that nice? A whole lot of people up here, so Barrington flying, the plane come to Jamaica, come go to things and crash. So Barrington make 2 flights, them fly Monday and them fly Tuesday. 2 big ass clad cargo plane. All if you know, say, when we open the package, everything tampered, everything. What I do? What do really deal with? We can't continue, sir. We cannot continue like this. It's painful. Because we're up on the battlefield, I'm on I'm from man, I run up and down and I meet people left, right, and center to secure something for my nation. Right? All if I secure, when it just hurt my feelings, the blood clot. I don't have no idea. When I talk the common people, I talk the thief, the money with them with a Norman man, the airport. Okay? Because when the cargo plane and they say it land, right? And the amount of things you're missing my people, it hurt me very fucking hard that you different blood clot in the cup, you don't find a drop of blood. Right? For what?
In a caption, he wrote, "How can I be happy about this? Breaks my heart. The things are being stolen at the very port. Look at this. Why? How can we be better? You let me down, Airport Jamaica. I won't be quiet. Too much crooks. Fire them now." In the comment section, he says, "So much was stolen. It's not even funny."
Hold on there, man. To the people them right now, I have a question, you know. Wanna believe Buju Banton? Wanna believe anything what Buju a say? Wanna think Buju a fib? He might exaggerate. He might make up things. He might cover up things. I don't know, you know. But a bag of talk I make. You don't know Buju is a long time suspect. You don't know the white lady interactions and the prison thing and the bag of ray. People not too trust Buju like that. Plus you don't know as a Rastaman and Babylon and we not too, yeah, you see me. But at the end of the day, people, what go on with a one barrel less stealing up people? Me see a case of water in it. I mean, I understand if Buju full up the cargo plane and be a water car. I mean, I understand that. He might put water in a barrel. How go on there, so?
Shortly after Buju did that live, Daryl Vaz went to Instagram and posted this.
Buju, hear me now. You and me know one another long time. Thank you for all the efforts for the relief for Hurricane Melissa for the people of Jamaica. But if you have an issue, you can reach me. Give me the information and let me investigate it. To go public on social media and bring effort into disrepute is not helping anybody. Give me the details, give me the specifics, and let me deal with it. But I don't rate how you handle it. So, Bridget, do better than that, man. We have had over 300 and odd relief cargo flights landing in Jamaica from Melissa. And I have never received one complaint from any of the international organizations and charities, much less the governments of other countries. Through Minister Grange, your handlers of the flights were in touch with me from yesterday morning all day until they got through. So I'm not understanding what this is about.
Remember what I said, people, differences in opinion. Do you agree or disagree with Daryl Vaz and the way he went about it or the way Buju Banton went about it? You understand? I don't know, you know. I am on the sideline just, you don't know, watching and say, boy, me don't know who right and who wrong, you know. Because me don't know if Buju a lie. Me don't know if Daryl a lie. Me don't know what go on here, so. But the people, them in the comments, them have a lot to say. And it shows you the diversity of opinions. Some people agree with Buju and some people agree with Daryl Vaz and some people in between and some don't care. You understand? So Mouta, MASSI, do the honors for us and read a few of these comments.
His caption reads, "I've seen the reports regarding the shipment of relief items and the allegations surrounding items missing from the shipment. If given the details surrounding the shipment, an investigation can be done. To be clear, over 300 flights with tons of relief supplies have been handled and cleared at the ports. This is the first a complaint of this nature has been lodged regarding the relief supplies." I know some have to jump in our comment section right away. Someone said, "This is something that has been unfortunately going on at Jamaica airports and wharves for many, many years. This may be the first such complaint to reach your attention in this way since the hurricane, but I'm pretty sure it won't be the last. So please ensure measures and accountability is put in place, as we must put a stop to this, and also ensure the items people are sending in goodwill and heart actually reach those in need." Daryl Vaz came back and said, "Let's get the details and get those responsible held. Not my portfolio." Person told him to take this down. Your approach is not correct. It is happening. And for you to just say it's the first is absolutely ridiculous. Minister Vaz responded by saying the caption clearly says relief flights. Another person said, "I'm very glad that Buju came to the public and shared his frustration because he highlighted what the average man have been facing. Sometimes, yes, can speak directly to who you know, but the average man needs help too. Who doesn't know who to contact directly to get justice of their situation? What Buju did, advocated on behalf of the voiceless, transparency needed for a resolve that protects all. Thank you, Buju, for voicing your disgust and hurt about this situation that has been affecting many. Thank you also, Daryl Vaz, for promptly addressing the matter. We look forward to the resolution the ministry will implement to protect us all from these thieves. Another person said, well said, Mr. Vaz. And for him to even mention the plane crash suggests that his heart was not in the right place from the very outset. He knows very well that his statements can discourage many from donating, and in the end, it will only affect the people in the flood-ravaged areas that need the relief supplies most. Not saying Buju should not come public, but it should not have been his first resort. Not at this time. Another comment says, this is about the disrespect and unethical behavior of the workers that break into barrel. Clearly, this is an unprofessional act and has been going on for years and need intervention. Those workers are out of line.
Ay, people, the comments them. You understand? Yeah, man, the poor people, them I get it. Well, Buju, I get it too. Daryl, I get it too. You understand? If it is one thing about the Jamaican people, them, they're gonna dish it. Them are gonna find somebody for beat. Them are find somebody for torture. Yeah, man, I saw the Jamaicans, them go about it, man. No jokes about it. No jokes at all. They will torture somebody have to get beaten, you know. If an Melissa get beaten, Andrew get beaten. Somebody have to get beaten. You understand? Them are gonna defend people, you know. Them are gonna defend who them like. You understand who them loyal to. But somebody are gonna get beaten. Them are gonna deflect. Them are gonna reflect. Them are gonna delude themselves and all sorts of same thing. But I am still stuck on the fact that I saw a case of water in that barrel. I'm trying to figure out if Buju Banton is packing the barrel with water. And I'm trying to figure out why cases of water. Not even say him take water them out, I case them. I'm just saying water is not that expensive. So why would you be shipping down the water them as if water not Jamaica? And even then it's like, remember, people are accustomed to drinking the water where them used to. So if on a catching speaker, water, I cool them kind of water we're down here, why would you be bringing down foreign water, giving people Deer Park water and, you know, Poland Spring water? Not saying they're not sold in Jamaica, some of these water, especially Poland Spring, but where y'all bring down water for? I'm just saying, even though water is essential, water is readily available on the island.
Buju Banton no hesitate to answer back Daryl Vaz massive. Him post back in empty barrel with the caption, Minister Vaz, with all due respect, I can see that you remain unaware of how things went. The goods were not taken from the plane to our trucks, but instead from the plane to an area we had no sight of. On day one, our persons waited for some 7+ hours for the clearance of the items and for the trucks to be loaded. On day two, the same thing happened, with the only difference being that the time they took to get us the items from customs was a shorter wait time. Seals were broken and things were taken. I have no reason to create mischief or make up stories. As usual, you have tried to make this political. For your information, the packages on the flight for PNP MPs were donated and placed there by various Florida commissioners and donors. I allow them the space on the plane as this is about Jamaica, not about PNP or JLP, as all are suffering. The reality is that the system is broken. If you took the time to read the comments under my post, you would realize that though I may have been the first public figure to come forward with this issue, I am not the first person to have experienced it. The common thread continues to be a lack of accountability and trying to shame and blame the person who speaks out. It is extremely disappointing that this is the attitude and approach you have chosen to take, but not surprising. In the comment section, Daryl Vaz was there massive. He said, "We have the manifest and I'm getting the video footage to share publicly. The items were removed from the tarmac because a truck cannot drive on the runway. It's in my best interest to help and be transparent. So provide the items missing and let me further assist. The stove and Starlink you mentioned were never on the cargo manifest, Buju. So send the missing items so we can have the matter addressed." Well, the call upon Mr. Vaz to release the tape. Anyways, Daryl Vaz provided an update. He posted a series of pictures with the caption "Update." Yesterday, a video went viral claiming that goods went missing from a relief package that was sent. An investigation was immediately launched, and in the interest of transparency, I must share the details of the findings. Let me be clear, the systems of old will not be tolerated, and every report of this sort will be investigated. We must fix issues that exist, but where the system works, the facts will be shared. The goods arrived on Tuesday and were cleared immediately by the customs broker. They never went to any room or offsite location. It went straight from the plane on the tarmac to the receiving truck sent for goods. Items were all wrapped and sealed in the same manner in which they were received. The priority and system put in place since the hurricane can be to ensure quick processing and turnovers. So these items never left the runway. They went from plane to truck. Though I cannot deny that custom processes have been far from perfect for many years, but every instance of our complaint must be investigated on its merit. As a result of the numerous cargo flights received each day, there is no warehousing or relocation of shipments received in most cases. For this particular shipment, it went straight to the truck from the runway. Images of all pallets were taken and sent. A cargo manifest was also provided for the shipment. No stove or Starlink devices were sent in the shipment. In the interest of transparency, I will share the entire list of items sent and packed on the truck. The goods never went to a back room or an office or a storage facility on another location. The goods were received and moved from cargo flight to a truck using heavy-duty equipment. The customs officer who cleared the items confirmed that the pallets were not distributed nor the seals removed. The sender of the packages provided the list, which was cross-checked when packaging the truck. Nothing was missing or disturbed.
Not trying to be critical or anything. What I'm saying is, people, the cost effectiveness of shipping down water makes no sense to me. That is puzzling my brain. Understanding the price for water abroad and the price for water yard, and then customs, we're talking about packing barrels, shipping barrels. We're talking about cargo plane fuel and stuff like that. Everything that's going into these shipments. Why would you put something like water, a whole bunch of water in barrels or water on pallets and stuff like that, when water is readily available? And it would be more cost effective, more feasible to buy the water in Jamaica and truck it down there or get the pump. God, people, trust me, people. In some area, you can literally send a truck, $5,000 full up a whole truck of water. $5,000 full up a whole truck of water, believe me. Me know for a fact, because a truck we use to full up, we tank them. We pay the man $5,000 and he full up all of we tank them. 3-4 tank plus other things that get full up for $5,000. You overs. So when them a ship down water, it a puzzle my brain. Cause me know say the water case them you can get them for $1,200. The eye cool less than $1,000. Catching speak a little bit more. But either way, what I'm saying is I buy water in New York City. You understand? New York expensive still, but when me buy water, Poland Spring me buy. And when me I buy the Poland Spring water, when me get it on sale, some of the time you don't know, 3 for $12, 3 24 case for $12. And when you do get that great discount, you have to bring back your buckle them and all them thing there. Naturally, it's like 6 something for one. So it still work out to about $1,000 Jamaican dollars per case, even when we get it on discount and stuff like that. So my question would be, why would you be shipping that down? So if you want to beat me, you don't want to beat me, I'm just saying, me not understand, and plus me see the full case inside of the barrel. That right there, so. And one barrel at that. We're going to talk more about it on the podcast, you know, My Dream Podcast, and have a laugh about it. Why not? As we say, some of the time we just have to take bad things and make joke out of it.
In a statement this afternoon, The PNP said it has consistently called for a broad-based national task force bringing together government, opposition, private sector and civil society to ensure transparency and accountability in relief distribution. The PNP said the proposal for a united task force was never intended to be a parliamentary committee, as such a body would be constrained by the procedural and scheduling limitations inherent to Parliament.
For raising a matter in Parliament yesterday, knowing fully well I had stepped out of the chamber and could not respond. He was disingenuous because he failed to communicate to the Parliament the full extent of the correspondence that was shared. I wrote to him on the 7th of November expressing our view that it was unnecessary for there to be a joint select committee of the Parliament to provide oversight on the expenditures in relation to Hurricane Melissa. It's unnecessary because we already have the PAAC, which is chaired by the opposition, and we would do nothing to undermine that role.
The party says it remains committed to good governance and fair relief distribution, but will not support any mechanism that centralizes control or undermines existing structures. Nakinski Robinson, TVJ News.
And as you know already, man, a dirty old drunk, you see me. Captain of the Vulture Squad, where is Sir P? People, where is Sir P? Where is Sir P? Still not see no Sir P, can't find no Sir P. Anyhow, we still a wait to find out what go on there, so you see me, hopefully everything good, same way, but differently again. What go on with the Rastaman as Spraga Benza come and talk about Jah Jah this and Jah Jah that? No, people. No, brother, what go on there, so fix up.
In the comment section, somebody says, thanks to Buju Banton to speak up about this because this has been happening for years and nothing was ever done. Exposing the truth really hurt your image. We stand with Buju Banton. Daryl Vaz responded, this is not about image or about my image. I am not responsible for customs. What I will do is investigate every report made regarding release supplies. No nonsense will be tolerated. Somebody else said, if that is the case, then maybe the missing items were distributed from overseas before loading for departure. Daryl Vaz tagged her and said, packing list and customs list were identical. Items were also sent by Barrington Levy. He's the sender on record.
Let me take time out just to indicate that there was an unfortunate post yesterday by a musician indicating that there were some wrongdoings in relation to the cargo that came for relief. While I welcome all efforts and attempts for persons to help in small, medium, and large ways, fact of the matter is that we must have an accountable system. And I want to publicly state today, without fear of contradiction, that I did an overnight investigation, including cameras and including the custom broker who handled the shipment. And I want to make it very clear that the shipment left the airport intact as it came, fully wrapped, and everything that was there left the airport in the custody of the charitable organization. It went to a warehouse in Spanish Town, which the government has no involvement in whatsoever. So as far as what we did in terms of making sure that the goods that were meant for the people, the poor suffering people, were delivered. And I want to thank all of the airport staff that continue to work so tirelessly under the worst strain and pressure to make sure that we manage all of these cargo flights in a smooth and efficient manner. I am the first one to say that it's not perfect because we are now overburdened with more flights than we normally expect. However, we are doing our best, and I'm going to ask for everybody to please just do what you are doing and do so in the best interest of the people of Jamaica, and do not cause mischief or nuisance, because I will be there to defend the government as long as it is on the seaside or the port side. Absolute rubbish was posted, and I say so without fear of contradiction. And anybody who wants, come to me and I will give you the evidence.
Out of sheer curiosity, people, what go on with the contaminated food? What's going on with the contaminated food? Kidney bean, cornmeal, flour and rice, 4 containers of contaminated food stolen and distributed, and people should... Why would you have food in containers sitting down that are contaminated? If you were supposed to... Hold on. Were they porting to somewhere? Were they sending this contaminated food to somewhere to mash up somewhere? Like, why not have 4 containers full of contaminated food? Specifically kidney bean, rice and flour, and cornmeal. This is spooky. This is so spooky dooky to me. Like, why have 4 containers of contaminated food? And right now, that's a scare, because when you think about it right now, anybody will have cornmeal, flour, or rice, or kidney bean, I go try for that show that well if them know, because remember, a lot of people are without phones, without current, without communications. So if on a word of mouth, them not gonna know, and then you know, say, when things are passed down, word of mouth, it transform. You understand? It might move from kidney bean and flour to tin mackerel, booty beef, water, everything. By the time you check it, the people them goodly say, yo, a life or death situation right now, no. Contaminated food or survival. Either we are gonna live or die. So either we die of hunger or the contaminated food get we. You understand? It look like a crazy madness this.